Hello, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Palworld and this friggin' thing. I cannot wait to rebuild this base. And by rebuild this base, I mean relocate this base. And that's something I want to look into today, actually. That's not to say that we're going to do a total rebuild, but I would like to explore. I'd like to head just over this way a little bit, just over to the west, and see what is out here in the fog of war. I want to start moving towards flawless victory fixation, although I'm not sure we're actually going to get there. But before we do any of that, I want to start working on some upgrades. I'm kind of thinking I want to get my hands on the heat-resistant metal armor, just because it has a pretty good defense stat. It has heat resistance level 2, it has fire damage reduction and cold resistance level 1, which means that it will still have the same cold resistance as the normal metal armor. It's just that I won't be able to go into cold environments wearing it because it's heat resistant. So I want to queue this up. I also want to start working on the metal helmet at some point as well, but we'll get this thing made first. And then we can go ahead and queue up the metal helmet, which is thankfully not going to take quite as long to put together. And now I guess we just go ahead and swap out some of my gear. So this goes on my head and looks ridiculous. And this goes on here. And I mean, that actually looks kind of cool. I kind of really like the red armor there. That's really, really neat looking, even if that thing on my head looks really, really stupid. Let's also head into the little storage room down here where I have built some more chests just so I have room to put things and stuff and whatnot. So we'll put my old armor just in there, and that should keep me just a little bit lighter, a little bit lower on the old encumbrance right there. And then finally, before we start heading out and exploring a little bit, I do want to look into building a power generator, and I want to remind myself about the sphere assembly line, which comes in at level 27 alongside the hypersphere. Now, the power generator is going to need 50 ingots. We have 23 of those right now. It needs 20 electric organs. We have 41 of those right now. And then just over here, 151 ingots. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. We're going to put those into storage, and then I guess we're going to go to infrastructure and look at the power generator. Now, I don't know where I want to build this. I'm kind of thinking upstairs in the house might work out. It might be a little bit weird to have this indoors, but at the same time, I mean, it kind of works. It kind of, you know, I could tuck it over in this corner if I wanted to. I might just put it here, honestly. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put the power generator there, and this thing is going to take like a minute for me to build, but I'm really curious to see how long it takes when we have everybody working on this. So 46, I'm sure there's more of you coming up here. It's 37, 36, 35, 28. Okay, I can work with that. I can absolutely work with that. And we do have a Sparket out and about, which means that power generation is actually gonna, in theory, start up pretty much right away. That is assuming that I haven't got the Sparket assigned to the ranch, which I haven't done. That is how we're getting those electric organs, though. I think what we'll do is get Sparket assigned. Actually, you know what? We'll keep Sparket on the ranch because we don't have anything that's going to need electricity right now. We will need it for that sphere assembly line, but again, that's level 27, we're 26, so there's not really any major rush. And I think, just as one last little thing, I want to grab these before we head out, just to make sure that we do have a good number of spheres. I was about to say that I want to make some more, but given that we have 26 gigaspheres, 23 normal spheres, and 9 megaspheres, I think we'll be all right. I think we'll manage. Oh, and one other thing I really want to do is work towards making the musket, which fires the coarse ammo, which needs gunpowder and ingots. Gunpowder is made at the high-quality workbench, and if I'm not mistaken, it is charcoal and something. It is going to be down here. Charcoal and sulfur. We do have a bunch of sulfur. We got that from some of the dungeons we've been in, and I do know that sulfur can spawn out in the world in a couple of different places, so getting some kind of farm for that is probably not a terrible idea. The charcoal, I'm a little bit less worried about at the moment. And then the other thing for this is high-quality pal oil. Now, this is a mid-game thing that we need to get our hands on, and there is a passive method that we can use to actually get that. We can get it from the ranch, assuming I actually have the right pals available for it. And I don't remember. I don't think I do at the moment. If I can get my hands on a 𝗟𝗏𝗡 or a 𝗟𝗏𝗡 and or a Relaxosaurus, which you are not, that's unfortunate. If I can get either of those, I can assign them to the ranch and they will occasionally drop high quality pal oil. So once again, we need to head out and we need to adventure just a little bit. Although in saying that, we do have a 𝗟𝗏𝗡 over here at the iron base, which the more I think about, the more I'm considering getting rid of, because we do have a source of iron now back at the main base. I think at the very least, the 𝗟𝗏𝗡 here can probably go back into the pal box. He is, you know, nice to have. But if we put him back in here, and then we figure out where he's going to be assigned in our main base here, which is going to be slightly tricky. Oh, who can I get rid of? So you can do planting, you can do harvesting, you can do planting, harvesting, and holing. I think little herbal here needs to go. I think 𝗟𝗏𝗡 gets swapped in, and I think we go over here, we go to the ranch, and we say that 𝗟𝗏𝗡 is going to be permanently assigned to the ranch, or 𝗟𝗏𝗡, whatever he's going to be called, and that will eventually get us some high-quality pal oil, which is going to be kind of fantastic and something that we absolutely do need a relatively regular source of. I'm also kind of keenly aware of the fact that we probably could look into building some other plantations. I'm relatively sure that, yeah, the lettuce plantation is here. The tomato plantation is here. That would be another source of food for everybody. I'm not against getting it. I just don't know that I necessarily need it right now. I honestly don't know. The same with lettuce. I haven't done enough with food just yet, and I probably should. I also really want to get this lamp. And I really want to get this ceiling lamp as well. I really want to be level 27, I realize, is what I want. I also kind of want the makeshift SMG, which also fires coarse ammo. It only does 100 damage, though, versus the 1,000 that the musket can do. But honestly, a makeshift SMG sounds really fun, so we might try building that as well. And I'm going to get some antique lamps because I like decorating things. But we're not doing that right now, because I want to come up here to the top of the wind-swept watchtower, which is, I mean, right here. And I sort of want to start heading in that general direction. We have another sort of desolate church-looking thing down there. We have another one of those towers, or these towers, just over yonder. We have like the floating island thing even further out. And we do have a little, whatever they're called, bandit camp thing down there that we could probably check out as well, just to see if we can get our hands on a free pal of some sort. So I think my first stop is gonna be down there, and we can just glide to it. And this is something that I have really come to appreciate, is just how good the glider is when you have 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗄 in your party, because I've been playing a bunch of this in multiplayer recently, and part of what I've been doing to try and not learn too much about the game, because I want to discover things in this series, I want to discover it on camera in these videos, I've been doing a lot of building, like crazy amounts of building, and I'm really enjoying it. But because I'm focusing more on that, I don't have a 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗄 in at least one of those multiplayer sessions that I've been doing, and let me tell you, not having that good glider is rough. It's really rough. It's something I'm never going to take for granted because I really love it. It's so good. Anyway, let's see if I can get my hands on a little sparket just over here, because we haven't captured 5 of these little guys yet. And I do know that with the right pal spheres, I can catch them without having to damage them, which I've done with that one. That is going to be 2 out of 5. Let's see if we can get this one as well and make that 3 out of 5. Let's also, never mind, that's been dealt with. Did we get that one? We absolutely did. And unfortunately, this dire howl over here managed to murder the other sparket that was running around, so we'll sort of return the favor. I'm going to take this electric egg as well, though, because getting into egg hatching and pal breeding is something I would really like to do. It's something that I have seen people do it, but I've never really dabbled in it all that much myself, so very excited to try and figure out how all of that works. I also do see another sparket over here. I absolutely do, and I'm absolutely gonna get you. I'm absolutely, there we, oh my god. Oh no. Okay. You know, maybe 𝗚𝗙𝗡𝗙 can go away for a minute, because I don't know if I killed that 𝗟𝗡𝗡 or if 𝗚𝗙𝗡𝗙 did it. I wasn't really paying attention. I also want to go to this little tower because if I am not mistaken, that's a tree. If I'm not mistaken, I can get in here, but to do that, I'm going to have to hack the tower. So I need to send power from the source through all the panels to the core. I think this is the source, right? Yeah, so I want to go like this. And that should, I think, unlock the door. It absolutely does. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there we go. We have another 𝗟𝗡𝗡 right here. How much damage am I doing? Not enough to kill you, which is, what do you mean do more damage? Oh my God. Okay. All right, little buddy. Oh. Maybe I need to stop shooting them. That's starting to seem like what I need to do here is not shoot them. So let me use a metal axe and just beat them senseless for a minute here. Amazing that I was able to catch some of them without doing any damage whatsoever, and then these ones are being so stubborn. But come here, you're not running away. I'm clobbering you with an axe, and then we're doing this, which should be, I think, number 4. If I'm not mistaken, that is gonna be, yes, 𝗟𝗡𝗡 number 4. And then hopefully you are gonna be 𝗟𝗡𝗡 number 5. Again, I try. I'm just wasting megaspheres at this point, which is really a shame. Like, I can make a bunch of them, let's be honest, but I'd really like to stop wasting spheres. There we go. That's a nice 89% start. That should be 𝗟𝗡𝗡 number 5, which means I should get my little XP bonus for that one, which I absolutely do. So, I want to head across the water, is what I want to do. I want to get this fast travel point. I want to get this boss and at least see what it is. So I think we're just going to glide our way across a little something like this, straight towards that fast travel point. We do have some night wings up there that I'm going to avoid. I think, oh my God, there's a level 33 Mammorest as well. I could probably take that on, to be completely honest. And I do know that they will drop things that are really, really useful, but I'm not here to fight Mammorest, not yet. I want to be like level 30 before I do that. I don't want to overdo it. I really, really don't want to overdo it. So we'll just not be doing that. What are you doing? What is this?
Hey, you there. Yeah, you got a minute? Look, here's the deal. I've decided to become a pal breeder. That's right. I'm going to breed my very own pals. Only problem is, I'm stuck at square one. They say you need cake to make the magic happen at a breeding farm. But that kind of thing's not really in my wheelhouse. And that's where you come in. If you can bring me 5 cakes, I promise to make it worth your while. And trust me, I'm a man who keeps his word.
I kind of want to capture you because you look really cool, but this is actually going to teach us the basics of breeding, which is kind of amazing. So I think we're going to probably start working towards that little side task at some point. But first things first, and kind of more important right now, I want to see what this is. It is the Sealed Realm of the Ardent, which is a level 15 𝗟𝗡𝗙. Now, I'm relatively sure I could take on a level 15 𝗟𝗙 at this point. I'm relatively sure I could catch it as well. Now, do I need a level 15, alpha 𝗟𝗙? Not really, but I'm going to be cheeky with this, and I'm just going to see what happens if I throw a gigasphere at it without any damage. Oh my gosh. No. No. Oh, that's probably for the best. All right, let's do some damage here, if you wouldn't mind. 𝗚𝗙𝗡𝗙, we'll just beat him up a little bit, and then we'll try and catch him again, because we'll probably be able to do that relatively easily. I mean, let's not get carried away here. Let's not overdo it. But that's some pretty good damage. Let's get one more hit on him. Oh no, don't kill him. Oh my God, we killed him. You know what? You know what? It's okay. I had no need for him. I like to collect them, but realistically, I had no need for him. And also, to be fair, if I do want to catch him, he'll be back in an hour, so I can come back around here at some point and make that happen. But I think what I'd really like to do is try and get towards that tower that we saw. Now, I don't remember where I saw it from. I was up there, and I think I looked... Oh, I don't know. I don't know where that other tower was. I think I can see one just up there, just at the very top of that hill. But I don't know if that's where I want to go. And there looks to be another boss just to the south. So I think I'm going to go... Yeah, there's that church that we saw as well. I kind of want to discover that too. So I think I'm just going to vaguely head in this general direction. And if I'm completely honest, most of what I'm doing here is just, number one, looking for pals. Number two, looking for cool things. And most of all, trying to just get XP by any means necessary so I can get to level 27 and make that PAL workbench sphere, what is it called? The sphere assembly line. And you know, just while we're talking about new pals, we happen to have some flambells over here, or flame bells over here. I want to see if a regular sphere can grab them, because I think the gigasphere might be a little bit much, although that one did get away. Let's try the gigasphere just to make this happen nice and quickly. It's not like, oh my god, that one bounced off a tree. Did that one get out? Oh my god, if I shoot you, are you gonna die? No. All right, let's get you with this. That's gonna be a guarantee. Let's get you with this one. I can't believe you just jumped over that. Let's try that again and then hit you with this, and that should be 2 little flame bells, which again, I don't really have any need for, but I did just get high quality pal oil from one of them. So actually, what are you? Wait, is that the boss thing that, oh my god. What are you? I mean, that's a little leaf monk right there. I could use some of those as well, but you are a level 31 Univolt. Oh, okay. Interesting. I have feelings about this one. I also have feelings about grabbing just one more flambell here, because that will be my 5th one, and that'll give me another XP bonus, which I get the feeling I'm going to be really appreciative of here, because, well, number one, I'm really close to leveling up, and number two, oh, there's more flambells down here. Oh, we've also got some T-Funts, which I actually don't have 5 T-Funts, so let's grab you, and let's just grab you as well. I shouldn't need to do damage to you guys to make this happen, which I didn't. That is going to be 3. That is going to be 4. And I think I saw number 5 just over here, and that gave me level 27, which honestly, again, anything's going to help, because I'm going to fight this thing. I'm going to go for this boss over here, which is probably a really stupid idea, but I'm going to go for it, and we're going to see what happens. I do think I'd be appreciative of some more health in this one. I think we'll also get the sphere assembly line, the hypersphere, the cold resistant armor, the small pouch that allows you to carry additional items. Holding it increases your inventory slots. Yes, absolutely. The ceiling lamp as well is going to be just amazing. And I also need to eat something. So whatever this is, I'm going to just consume it. And now I'm going to make probably a really stupid decision. I'm going to fight the Univolt is what I'm going to do. But we're going to try and catch it. We're going to try and get some good damage from Wispa's initial attack right there. That's actually not amazing, but it's better than nothing. That's also some decent enough damage initially. Let's switch out for Foxicle and see what kind of damage we can do here, which is honestly so far so good. I think if this thing's going to do that, we're going to call our pals back in and put Wispa back out here, because that's such a good attack that is absolutely worth doing. And then as soon as he goes for another attack, we kind of bring Wispa in. We can put Foxicle back out there, and we'll swap back to Wispa just to be nice and safe, which we're mostly doing. Let's just put you back out. I kind of want you to use your big attack, if I'm honest with you, little buddy. But there you go. Let's bring you in. Can I catch him? Give me that thing. Give me that Univolt. Give me that. Nope, not yet. A little bit too soon on that one. That's fine. Let's just go for Foxicle here and see what kind of damage we can do, which so far we're not doing much because it keeps running around. That's fine. We're really not doing much damage, actually. That's not who I wanted. I want you. There we go. Big ol' attack right there. Let's bring you in. Can I catch you? 21%. Come on. Give me that. Give me that Univolt. I've only got 9 gigaspheres left after this. I'm really cutting it fine. Oh, Wispa's not doing so good. That's not... okay. Let's not kill him. We're down to 185 HP, and he's bleeding. Not bleeding, he's on fire. Come on. 41. Oh my god. Oh my god, there we go. We got a bunch of ancient civilization parts for that as well. We got the level 31 Univolt alpha thing. Oh, I'm really pleased. We also have just a bunch of high quality pallet oil in here as well, which is just fantastic news. So I think what I'd like to do is head up to this fast travel point next to this other desolate looking church thing. And no, up, there we go. We'll just make sure to grab this. We'll dismount, and we're not too far away from where we just fought that Univolt, which is great news. We have some T-Fence around here. We have some Lamballs around here. So I'm not really expecting anything super interesting at this this church, but it is kind of cool looking. It is the Sea Breeze Archipelago Church. We do, of course, have the metal merchant in here. So let's see if you got anything interesting. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a bunch of dog coins sitting around. I do have a bunch of dog coins sitting around back at base. I could get that gloopy hat, and I kind of want it. I do kind of want it. We also have like Lily's spear schematics, which is really cool. Man, I think I might be about to spend some dog coin. Can I use this? This all, yeah, I can enhance my stats. We do have the ability to improve my movement speed if I really wanted to. I'm also going to make it so I don't get hungry quite as quickly, because that's very annoying. We'll increase my capture power ever so slightly as well. And then my movement speed. Well, actually, hold on a minute. I do also have the option to enhance my pals. Now, if I was going to Wispaw... Oh, we need pal souls to make this happen. Never mind. I will admit, I'd be really curious if I was to do this and get up to, you know, plus 60% more damage. I mean, that would be pretty good. I think we'll pass for now, though. I think what I'll do is just enhance myself. So my capture power is going up. I'm going to get hungry a little bit less. And my movement speed is going up to be, well, it's going to be 2% faster, which honestly works for me. Also, just over there, we can see that tower that I was really wanting to go to. But first things first, I do kind of want to go back to base because I have 76 dog coin sitting in here. So I'm going to be taking that because I think we're going to buy a little something. We do also have a bunch of high quality pallet oil now. So if we can make some wooden boards, we can make the musket. Also, we can make the makeshift SMG, which, I mean, I've used the musket before. I know it's really good, but I have to imagine that the DPS output from the SMG and the musket are going to be relatively similar because the musket takes a really, really long time to reload. And so I would imagine the SMG can maybe fire, maybe not exactly the same, but close to 10 shots in the time it takes for the musket to fire one and reload. Maybe. I have no idea. What I do know is that I can now get my ceiling lamps that I was really looking for. I can get my wall lamps. I can get my antique lamps as well. But more importantly, if we can get some Paldium fragments, wooden boards, and some nails, we can make the sphere assembly line, which would be kind of huge and kind of important. And I'm also thinking the sphere assembly line can probably go, like, if I could build another floor in here if I really wanted to. We have that roof space available to us, so it might end up going into like an attic space, which would be really, really interesting to do. But I feel like, oh, do I want to build the gun first? I kind of want to build the gun first. So let's do some nails. Let's make, I don't know, something like that should be fine. We'll start that production. That'll give us a whole bunch of nails. We can then head inside, and I think at the other workbench, I can queue up some boards. I totally can. We can only make 3 of them, though, because we don't have enough nails. So we'll allow transport. We'll queue those up anyway. I can make them super, super quickly. We do have the Peng King coming over to help, but we don't need to worry too much about that. As for the nails out here, we have the little Peng Gullet working on them. Let me just acquire those and help with this process as well, because we are going to be needing, like I said, a good number of nails. So I'll grab those 15 and I guess just queue up some more boards. And actually, I've just realized we need charcoal if we want to make gunpowder to be able to make the bullets that we've been talking about. So I'm going to queue up something like 100 charcoal, which I'm hoping is going to be relatively quick. I'm going to take these nails, and I have no idea what storage they're necessarily going into, but we'll absolutely figure that out. And again, I need to make a choice. Do I want the SMG? Do I want the musket? I'm sure one of these is considered objectively better than the other, but I feel like the SMG is going to be a lot more fun for me. So it's going to be the SMG. But first, I do need the gunpowder. I want to make the bullets before we get too carried away here. So that's going to need charcoal, 2 charcoal, and 1 sulfur. And then that goes in with 1 ingot to make coarse ammo, but we get 20 bullets out of that. So that should be totally fine. What are you, why are you, okay, you know what? You sleep where you want, buddy. That's, that's fine. I'm not going to judge. What I will do is take these 2 bits of charcoal because that's going to let me, man, I'm not going to get that many bullets at all out of this. If I'm using an SMG, I realize what's going to happen here is I'm going to go through the bullets really quickly. Oh, this might not be a good... It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Let me just queue up the bullets up here. We can make 2 of these, which is actually going to take a little bit of time. But with the bullets done and the SMG now done, I could, in theory, swap out my crossbow for the makeshift SMG, which... I mean, I love it. It's... I kind of love it, and I kind of want to test it. I also kind of want more bullets before I go out testing anything. So how much charcoal are we sitting on here? We're sitting on 8, so we have some more fiber as well, which is great. Let's just take, well, we'll just let them finish the nail production, I suppose. We need that gunpowder though. So what we'll do is queue up a bunch of gunpowder production. We can then just head up to bed. And as we wake up in the morning, we're hopefully going to see someone go and start to help with the gunpowder production. We have the Pen King on his way to do it, which I realize gunpowder is not the part that takes a long time. So I will get the gunpowder sorted out very, very quickly, which we can do just like so. It is the bullets production that takes a little bit more time. So we'll start production on that. Hopefully the Pen King, he's going out to do a bit of mining, but hopefully he figures it out. Hopefully he comes in here and does some crafting at some point. And honestly, just because I'm a little bit impatient, I want to come back here and I want to... Wait, do I not have a bunch of Kativas already? I haven't been capturing you guys. Oh, let's fix that because I want my XP. Come here, you. Little level 1 Kativa. I don't know where you think you're going, but it's not that way. Absolutely not. I don't know how many of those I've got. Really? I've only had 1? Did that one escape? Seriously? Buddy, oh my God. All right. I don't know what I expected there, but sure. That's fine. I can't believe the only Kativa that I ever captured was number 2. I mean, fair enough, but... Oh, this SMG is going to be a lot of fun. Let's talk to you. I want to talk to you because part of me wants the Kativa hat because that's kind of what I've been doing. But I really want the gloopy hat. I mean, the chickpea one could be good as well. Oh, I don't know now. I've been looking at the gloopy one. We're gonna go for the gloopy one. We're gonna buy one of those. I'm also gonna buy a mysterious accessory box because why not? We might as well. We might as well see what's in there. So first things first. I look amazing. Oh, I love it. I don't know. Wait, what? I didn't even read what that mysterious accessory box. I look amazing. What did it do? It synchronizes with the owner's body. Accessory equipment slots increased by 1. Oh. I was not reading any of that, unfortunately. Yeah, that might have been dumb. That might have been dumb. Also, this thing does less than half of the defense that my metal helmet does, but I don't care. I look amazing. I Oh, that bounce at the back is really, it's really upsetting. That's, it's really disturbing isn't the word, but upsetting I think is a pretty good word for how that makes me feel. I don't like that at all. I love it. Anyway, there is a tower over there. Oh, it flows in the wind. There is a tower over there that I want to get to. There's a 𝗚𝗙𝗢 down there that I really want to get as well. So let's just see if we can get another 𝗚𝗙𝗢. I think that's going to be number 3. He escaped as well. Okay, we're going to have to do this, which I really don't like having to do, but we have to do it anyway. These two over here, we're also going to be trying to get our hands on. So let's just get right up on you. And no. That's enough of that. Let's get you, and let me get your friend, just because I want my bonus XP, man. I do. I want my bonus XP. So we'll get you, maybe one more, and then sphere. And that shouldn't really be a problem there. It absolutely isn't, which we love to see. We do have a little 𝗟𝗓𝗡 over here. Hey, little buddy. Oh, you're kind of adorable. I'm going to clobber you with an axe because I have never caught you before either. So let's just grab you while we're out here. No idea if there's any more of you around, but that's probably fine. Never mind. We can grab number 2 right there and number 3 right there. And then number 4 is stuck on a hillside, which is all right. And number 5 is a little feisty, but that's going to be 5 little 𝗟𝗓𝗡s right there, which again gives me the XP bonus that I was looking for. We're so close to level 27 now. We're also really close to this tower over here, which is fantastic news because we're going to be able to reveal this entire part of the map, which, I mean, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool around here. I am really enjoying exploring this space. I haven't seen too many resources around, if I'm completely honest, though, so I don't know if this would be somewhere that I want to build a base. But what I do know is that we are level 28 now, and there is also a boss just down below us. So let's enhance my stats again. Let's go for stamina to bring it up to 200. For technology, I actually don't know what we're going to need after we build the sphere assembly line. So I think I'm going to hold off on unlocking anything. I don't imagine it's going to be a fine bed though. So I think I'll get the fine bed, probably the high quality monitoring stand, probably some stuff down here at level 29 as well, which is fine. What is that boss? That is a 𝗚𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗡. It's level 23. We can probably take that on. In fact, oh, what are you? I need to know. A 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢. Level 33. You look amazing. I'm going to pass up on that though, because I just don't want to risk it. And also because I see some 𝗟𝗏𝗡s over here. And I do know that I need one more 𝗟𝗏𝗡. Come here. I need one more 𝗟𝗏𝗡. That was such a good throw. Oh, I need one more to get my XP bonus. And absolutely, I'm going to take it from that throw. Oh, that was so good. You know what? You know what could make this better? Is going into the sealed realm of the luxurious thicket. What a name. And now you look really, really cool. But I want to, I was going to say I want to check something. I'm not going to get that opportunity because you're going to try and fight me pretty much instantly. Let's get the 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗨𝗧 out here for a minute and see what kind of damage that can do. Not as much as I was hoping for. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Let's have Foxicle do some damage here. We'll queue up a Gigasphere to see what we can do with that. Actually, this would be a good place to try out the makeshift SMG. Oh, it doesn't do... It really doesn't do... It doesn't do anywhere near as much as I was hoping. Can I catch you? That seems like some pretty good odds. 44%. Goes up to 52%, and I think that's going to be a capture. Don't mind if I do. The berries that grow on its back change flavor according to its emotions. We've also caught 50 types of pal, which is amazing. I don't know if I needed that 𝗚𝗏𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡, but we've got that 𝗚𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗡𝗙. I also totally forgot to check this entire map region, which is well and truly an archipelago. There is a boss just up here, I'd like to figure out what exactly that is because I'm very, very curious. And, ooh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I was going to say I want to check this out or check out the boss, but I want to check this out first. What if I just, I mean, this SMG is not bad at dealing with syndicate thugs. I'm going to be honest. There's also a little dungeon over there that we could go and deal with. Let's just, I'm actually kind of enjoying the SMG. I'm not going to lie. It's actually kind of satisfying to use this SMG. Let's get you out of there. Not that I necessarily need you. And I think I already have one of you. I think we have a Bristler. Yeah, that was our second one. I think the first one was also captured or, well, rescued from captivity. Anyway, the boss over here is a level 11 suddenly transformed 𝗟𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗡. Now, I don't need this guy. I don't particularly want him, but the SMG is ridiculous. Oh my god. All right, well, we got him. I've also never captured a 𝗟𝗓𝗢𝗙 at any point, which is, I don't think I'm going to start now because I only have 6 gigaspheres left. And I kind of want to run around this island. I want to see what these 2 other sort of alpha boss encounters are. I want to see what this human encounter is. And I want to get that other fast travel point. So I think what we'll do is start with this one down here, move to the human, move to that, then get the fast travel point. So we want to go west, southwest, basically. So roughly this way. And you know, I don't know about this one. It is only level 23 and I'm very close to level 29 because I did manage to capture, I mean, I should probably have a little look here and I can show you. While on the way here, I happened to run across a bunch of rubies. So we've managed to capture just a whole bunch of those, which is fantastic news. I just, I feel like I could do this. You know, I do kind of feel like this is doable, all things considered, especially with this SMG. So we're gonna see what happens here. Is what we're gonna do. This might be a mistake. It is only, you know, level 23 is manageable. I think there's a bunch of 𝗟𝗓𝗢𝗙𝗢𝗙s over there as well. What happens if I do this? Not as much as I was hoping for, actually. So that's, we can do it. We can absolutely do this. It is just gonna be a little bit more of a fight than I was necessarily expecting, but that's probably all right. Let's get 𝗟𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗙 out here just to do a ton of damage, if you wouldn't mind there, little buddy. And then we'll pull you in. Oh my god. No. That's none of that. No. Absolutely none of that. Let's knock that off. We've set it on fire, which is good. The Foxicle's taking a little bit of damage, which is less good. I'm going to say that we just sort of continue to do as much damage against this thing as we can until it's in sort of the low hundreds in terms of hit points. We'll throw a Xenovator at it as well, just to get it a bit of experience. And now, surely we can do this. That seems like a pretty good capture rate. It's still pretty good. It's only got 175 HP, and we're level 29. Oh man, capturing pals is the way to go. Now, what do I want to do here? I think I want more health, honestly, just to be, just for my own peace of mind. I do want the Giga Shield. I think that's a great idea. I think the potato plantation for my own heritage is a good idea. The production assembly line, also probably a good idea. We still have 15 technology points. We have 12 ancient technology points sitting there, and we haven't yet got the breeding farm. So we will unlock that just because that seems like a pretty solid thing to have right there. And just off the water here, we have a ton of 𝗟𝗓𝗢𝗙𝗢𝗙s and a bunch of 𝗟𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗙 over there, both a set of pals that I've never captured before. I think I'm absolutely going to need to come back here. I mean, there's 5 of those little guys right there. I'm just going to avoid them because there is, not you. There is a fast travel point up here that I didn't notice on the map, and I would like to get my hands on it because it means I can get around just that little bit easier. We have some dire howls up here as well. We do have a little iron node right here and some stone nodes as well. So this wouldn't be a terrible spot for a base. It wouldn't be super fancy, but having some naturally spawning iron and some stone, I mean, that's a little, it's not terrible. It's also right by the water. I do kind of like it here. It just has a fast travel point next to it, so it's probably not really necessary to build a base here. Yeah, it's probably not. I need to find somewhere with a bunch of iron and possibly some sulfur and possibly some coal, because I know that's a thing that some locations have as well, and that we are going to need some coal at some point in the not too distant future. So we'll see how it goes. I'll figure things out. For now, I want to see what we're dealing with this little human boss over here. Oh, there you are. It's Crash, level 15. Really not much in the way of not much in the way of hit points there. Let's just get let's go for you. Let's see what damage we can do. I'm actually going to set my 𝗚𝗚𝗙𝗢 to be aggressive as well and just fight everything around here, because there's a ton of XP to be gained from just fighting absolutely everything around here. I do like your shotgun and your creepy glowing eyes. Can you stop shotgunning my pal? Don't shotgun me either. That's not how that goes. That's not what I meant by that. Oh my God. Okay. Let me grab, let me grab whatever was here. Let's get 𝗚𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗢 to go hunt down those, yep, the dire howls, which is fine. Again, it's a bit of XP, which is what we're looking for. Almost halfway to level 30 already, which is kind of wild. I also want to grab the, I want to grab this egg over here. And you know, this is a really nice spot as well. Just because I like the water. I kind of do want to build here. I mean, we have, again, some iron over this way. We have some stone. I really want a base with a water feature. I was kind of originally thinking it would be a waterfall instead of a little lake though. So, maybe not that one. Oh, now this is interesting. We have a rampaging dire howl over here, which means it is both an alpha and also kind of extra dangerous. We cannot capture this. So I'm going to say that 𝗚𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗢 is going to go back to being just defensive. And I'm going to say, 𝗚𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗢, I need you to attack that thing, is what I really need you to do. And I'm really hoping we can do, oh yeah, we're going to be fine. We can do plenty of damage against this guy. It's really not going to be all that much of a problem. Let's get 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 out here as well, just to continue to do, oh my God, I forgot they can do that. Just to continue to do a ton of damage. And like I said, we can't capture him, so I'm not even going to try capturing this rampaging dire howl. They are dangerous though, like I said, so let's just be really, really careful here. And there we go. We got him. We got some predator cores. We got a giant pal soul. And that's not even the boss that we were going towards. The boss is still up ahead. And oh my God, the boss is a sweeper. A level 11 king of the floof sweeper. So I think we'll go back, since I have ammo for my crossbow. I don't need this. I don't need a sweeper or a swee. But you know what? We're gonna go for, oh my God, I have to injure them. Okay, that's fine. I can probably manage. You know what? Let's just get you out of here. Let's do this. Oh my God, I didn't want to kill him. I wanted to capture some of these little guys. I don't want to kill all of them. Oh my God. I mean, we got one at least. We got two, I guess. I think that's actually technically my third one of those, which is all right. Sure. I wasn't expecting it to be a relatively simple. I mean, we've done every one of the bosses on this island now, which I happen to love. It is, however, quite obvious to me that this is a starter island and that I probably should have come here hours ago, because I'm a little bit too highly leveled for this space, I think. But you know what? Coming out here has definitely been worth it, because I just captured my 5th 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which got me to level 30, which is just amazing. And I'm very, very happy with that. Let's put some stat points into, I'm going to go for more health, I think, because those 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 did do a number on me. And then in terms of, oh, we can start building out of metal. And we can make cakes now. Oh, that's kind of a big deal. That's gonna be for the breeding stuff. We can also make a 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗏, which is from the Tides of Terraria. I haven't played Terraria in years. Oh, I kind of want to play Terraria now. I genuinely haven't played it in maybe at least 10 years. And I know it's still getting updated, so that could be interesting. Also, a makeshift shotgun could also be kind of interesting. I think I'm going to get the metal structure set because that's going to be kind of cool for construction at some point. I don't know when we get other construction sets though after this point. I mean, it looks like we're sort of working towards, I mean, a fishing pond could be really cool. A high quality hot spring could be really cool. I don't want to spoil everything. I do want that revolver. Absolutely. And then refined metal down here would be kind of a big deal. We also have the improved furnace. We're going to need that at some stage, which I think is the only improvement we're going to be making to the furnace, at least for the near future, I would suppose, I guess. We can also do refined metal. We can do a proper SMG, some single shot rifles. There's a lot of cool stuff. What I'm mostly looking for though is what the next build material is, and it is going to be the Japanese structure style at level 49. Is that really it? Interesting. That's a bit of a ways away. But you know what? That's okay. We can make it work. We've leveled up super quickly today, so I have no doubt that we'll be able to just sort of continue to do that, which I'm very much looking forward to. Now, what I would like to do is make a ton of gunpowder. Let's get that going. We'll hopefully have someone working on it in just a moment. I'm not really oh, 640 damage from that though. Now, you know, I wasn't interested in the makeshift handgun, but now I am sort of interested in the makeshift handgun because it's going to do, I imagine it shoots, I mean, it's one shot at a time. I don't know if it has a magazine. You know what? We're going to leave it. We're not going to do it. The SMG, I'm actually really enjoying, so we're not going to worry too much about the makeshift handgun right now. I do want to just store a bunch of stuff, so I'll run over here and store a bunch of stuff automatically. I want to go into my storage back here and store a bunch of stuff as well. We do also have an injured pal up in the top right. That's something to be mindful of. Also, can I have my ammo back from one of these chests? We do have a bunch of coarse ammo in here, which is lovely news. We also have some eggs in here that we should probably do a little something with, which, I mean, is most likely going to be an egg incubator. We should probably get the breeding farm as well, now that I think about it, but I kind of want to get the egg incubator. Yeah, it just seems like it would be a good idea, you know? And admittedly, the breeding farm is also assign one male, one female, you get eggs, place a cake in there for production. So we're not going to be doing that yet. I think the incubator is absolutely the way to go. So let's, ooh, okay. Let's just place it here for now. We can place more of them in here at some point if we really want to, which I don't really want to do right now. So we're not going to worry too much about it. And then for production, we actually could build the production assembly line, which is ridiculous. It's an assembly line for producing items and gear. By splitting pals into groups, production speeds have somewhat increased, requires pals that can work with their hands. What we need is the sphere assembly line though, and that's going to let me level up the base. So what that says to me is that we will need another straw pal bed, which is going to go right about there. What I can also do is upgrade my own bed, which, I mean, I don't need to do, but I'm going to because my bed is a little bit raggedy looking up here. So we'll put this thing just there and it's gonna look amazing. I really do need to decorate this room a little bit more, especially since we have power generation now. I could put some lamps in here, but I'm also keenly aware that I still fully intend to tear this entire place down. So I don't know, maybe I guess what I could do is, I've actually been thinking about this. So I should mention, I have modified some of the world settings as we've been going through this series just to speed some things up here and there. Nothing like XP gain is exactly the same. So like actually having to go out and do stuff is something that I want to do. What I've sped up is the handiwork speed, or like the crafting speeds, because some things, especially playing solo, can take absolutely forever to make. Like this right here, for example. I mean, I'm cutting it out of the video anyway, right? So I just have to stand there and wait for this timer to go up, even if I'm helping him do it. It's like 1.8 times, I think, faster for the handiwork and crafting speeds, which really is, it still takes a while for some things, but that's like the only thing I've changed. What I might do is go in and turn off building degradation, because if something is built outside of a base, it will degrade over time and take damage. The reason I might turn that off is because once I move out of here, I will take the PAL box with me. We're not going to have a base here anymore, but I wouldn't be against covering this place in a bunch of, I don't actually have it right now. It's one of the unlocks in here somewhere. I don't remember which one it is, but there is an unlock that would let me, yeah, wall-mounted houseplants. It'll let me make the building just look a bit older is kind of my thinking. I could put some faux greenery around it as well. I can put some like old antique furniture in there and just make it look a little run down. And then because we turn off base or building degradation outside of bases, it'll just stay here. So if we ever happen to run through this space, we will, you know, see the old building and it'll just be kind of in ruin. I actually sort of like that idea. I mean, I'm not going to leave anything valuable. All of the stuff that I'm going to be using is going to go with me, but that could be kind of fun. Anyway, let's go ahead and put a little, I guess, electric egg in the incubator. It is very comfortable. It's only going to take a minute to hatch, which I'm definitely looking forward to. Let's also use this as an opportunity to have a little bit of a look at my PAL box. We'll get this sorted a little bit so I can see what we're dealing with, because we do have a bunch of Cativas now, and we probably should upgrade number 2. We have a bunch of 𝗟𝗓𝗏 in here. We have a bunch of 𝗔𝗏𝗡s in here. We have a bunch of flame bells in here, as well as our rubies as well. We've got a bunch of sparkets, so we could get our working sparket to be a little bit better as well. We have all the kelpsies. We're doing pretty well, all things considered. So I think what we should do is, like I said, work on getting the sphere assembly line. So we need paldium fragments. And we also need somewhere to build this thing, because I do know it is quite the large little thing that we're putting together here. So, oh boy, I actually don't think we have the space up above here to build this, because this is how big it is. It's like 3 tiles wide, and we kind of don't have that. Well, we sort of do. I might have to build it above my bedroom, which would be kind of annoying. I'd really rather not do that, if I'm honest. Not that it matters. I think we just I'm just going to build it outside. I don't know where I'm going to build it outside, but I'm going to build it outside somewhere. Maybe this gets moved. Oh my God, there's 1,000 wood there. Right. Acquire that. Let's put it in this chest. We now have 1,400 wood. I think this could be moved, honestly. I think this can go. I think we can probably rebuild it just sort of next to the iron mining site, and that will be completely fine. I think this wooden chest also needs to go, so that's going to go away, which now weighs me down something fierce. But I can use my little grappling gun just to get over here, and then what I can also do is just put a little storage chest, I guess, like here somewhere kind of at the front of this. So we'll do it. I don't know where to put it. We'll put it here. That should be all right. Let's get this built, and then we'll go into settings, uncheck everything. This is only going to be for wood. And then what we do is place a bunch of wood in there, and I'm no longer encumbered. And what I can do is get the sphere assembly line, and we can just put it out here, which is completely fine. We want it to be that way around. It is. Do I want to put it on a foundation? I kind of want to put it on a foundation. I don't want to use, do I want to use metal? I mean, I could, right? I absolutely could. I don't think I need to. I think we can probably just get away with wood for now. And I think a wooden foundation is probably totally fine. We'll do some little angled pieces in those corners. And then for our production, we get this guy. And it is going to live basically there once I move that little bit of extra wood that we had sitting around. So this is going to live, I guess, right about there is what it's going to do. As for this platform, I would like to put a little fence just on here, which I think the PAL is in the way of that, which is unfortunate. Or maybe it's the thing itself. It's, I think it's the, who are you? A wandering merchant. I am not interested in what you're selling, if I'm completely honest with you, buddy. As you can see, I'm quite busy. I'm quite busy there, bud. So if you wouldn't mind just not bothering, that would be just fantastic. But this thing, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Ah, I love it. Let's get some stairs just here. Let's get a little bit of fence right about there. And I guess in terms of recipes, we can make the hypersphere. We can make 3 of them. We don't have enough paldium fragments to make more than that, which is totally fine by me. This is it's such a weird little extension of the house, but that's fine. We did manage to unlock another base upgrade, so we'll go ahead and do that. We now need the weapon assembly line, the production assembly line, a high quality hot spring, and 1 more PAL to the base. So the 1 more PAL that's going to go to the base, I mean, what do I need? I guess iron production's kind of going to be the big thing. So I need someone that can do some decent mining around here, I suppose. And I kind of want to assign them permanently. Oh, we've got the dino. Oh, we've got so many cool pals. We have this guy as well. We've got the 𝗟𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗏. We've got the 𝗟𝗡𝗏. I love it. I do. I need someone that can do some good mining though. This 𝗟𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗏, can I assign you to a fixed spot on the ore mining site? I absolutely can, which is what I'm going to do. So that way we are always going to have someone working at the, he's not pleased. He's not pleased about it, but we'll always have someone working over here at the ore mining site, which is what we need. I think I'm also going to build a little chest right here, and we'll say that this is going to be set to nothing but ores, so that we do have that nearby. And that's going to make it a little bit easier for me to grab this and just immediately throw it into storage. And you know what? I kind of want to make a slight upgrade to what we have out here. I don't need to do this, but I kind of want to do this. I want to make this look a little fancier than it does right now. I'm not really too sure what that's going to look like, but I really like the idea of somehow, some way, getting like a little gazebo type roof on this thing. So I think what we need is just that. And then I think we do this. I'm gonna have to get rid of those windows as well, which is totally fine, but we'll make that work. This and this. And then of course we need the little corner pieces here and just there. And I kind of like that. I know it's kind of dumb looking, but I do kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool. Can I get this to snap down there? I don't think I can. What I'm really curious about is if I bulldoze you and I put a wall there, no, I can't get one down there. Okay, that's fine. Let's just put this back. Do I want to do some angled walls here? I don't think I can. You know what? This is totally fine. I'm totally okay with that. Let's head upstairs. Let's check on the egg that I think we've just incubated and see what exactly we're getting out of this. And I'm just kind of curious about it. We got a jolt hog. We got a little jolt hog. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Anyway, I think this looks actually really, really cool. And if I'm honest with you, I also kind of want to try putting a ceiling lamp above it just to see what that sort of looks like. Now, I don't know how I can get this to snap to anything, and I don't really know what a ceiling lamp is going to do for lighting, but I do want to find out. So we'll go ahead and try and build this. It doesn't look like it's going to take too long, And it is actually not going to take too long, which is fantastic. Oh my God. Oh, that's really, really bright, actually. Okay, we need to we need to make some changes to the lighting around here, because that little lamp right there in the corner of my room looks kind of cool. And then in here, having a chandelier, I mean, it's a little bit high up, but it also looks really cool. And I mean, it does light the place up, which is what we want. I do hope that I'm not overdoing it on the power situation there, but I guess that's something we can kind of keep an eye on. I'm also going to not worry too much about the medical situation with that one little monkey that we have. We'll kind of deal with that in the next episode. What I would like to do, though, is get my hands on a bunch more ingots, and I want to set up a production line for some of those new spheres so that we can hopefully get, oh my God, 370 ingots. Don't mind if I do. I can also head out and get myself some paldium. Actually, no. What I can do for paldium fragments, I'm pretty sure, is get them from here. We can turn meteorite fragments into it, or we can turn stone into paldium fragments. Now we happen, oh, it's 5 stone per. You know what? Yeah, let's make 150 paldium fragments, because we will get a bunch of stone. It's maybe going to take a little bit of time, especially since, you know what? You should maybe be set to do stone, and the 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗙 can do the ore. I think that's probably for the best, especially since we are about to use a whole bunch of our stone. So you can go do stone mining. 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗙 can do ore mining. You can do log mining, which is about the only thing that you do anyway. And that'll give us a pretty good supply of those 3 main components, those 3 main ingredients. And you know, I've just realized everybody's getting really hungry because we have not got anyone doing any planting right now. Do we have anyone that can do planting? I mean, you can do planting, which you're not doing because you're over at the ranch. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I need you to not be at the ranch. I need that to not be the situation for you. So you are not going to do anything at the ranch. I don't need you doing that. I need you to be doing, yeah, a bit of watering, which is completely fine. Is that a thing you can do? Actually, you don't do water, you do planting and you do harvesting. So yes, the 𝗟𝗟𝗡𝗏 will go around and do a little something, which is fine. Obviously, we have the Pen King and 𝗚𝗙𝗙𝗢 that can do watering. So as long as 𝗟𝗟𝗡𝗏 is doing some farming, I mean, yes, they're hungry right now, but in theory, I mean, your planting is not going particularly quickly. Let me just help a little bit with this so that we can kind of move on to the watering stage for everybody. I forgot about the frog there as well, so that's going to just help us out quite nicely. And then with just a little bit of watering down here, the berries will grow in, hopefully, no time at all. Now, give me those ingots, give me those paldium fragments. Let me just head over here and have a look at our production line where I can now make 6 of the hyperspheres, which we are not going to transport just yet because I need some storage for my spheres. Now, I don't necessarily know where I would want to store them. I'm kind of thinking here, honestly, just sort of tucked in at the side of this thing. I might, just because it would look a little better, just, let's see, if I go in here, I do know that a bunch of these decoration sets, like this tavern cabinet furniture set, does have some storage options. I really don't need to unlock decorations, but I kind of want to. I think we'll just use the regular little chest for now, and I think we will just put it right there. We'll get this thing built in just a second. We can go ahead and uncheck this, and we're just going to say that we want spheres in here, which is completely fine by me. We can then queue up our hyperspheres. We'll allow production, or we'll allow transport by pals. And I mean, no one is working on this right now, so I guess I'll work on it. Oh no, there we go. We have the little 𝗚𝗙𝗙𝗢𝗏 coming over to do a little bit of production here. No idea how quick that's going to go, but it's actually going okay. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. Anyway, there's one more little thing I want to talk about just before we wrap things up for today. I mentioned earlier that I've changed some of the world settings here and there. Now, by default, from what I read, it seems that your PAL, your bases, your PAL boxes are limited to 15 PALs. What is wrong with you? You're upset and not willing to do any tasks. Oh, it's going to be a whole thing. You have like a cap of 15 PALs at a PAL box. In my testing, I did find that in custom settings, you can change that to go up to a limit of 50 at a PAL box. But when I did that, it actually increased where I am at the minute up to a total of a possible 16 PALs. I want your opinion. Is it worth it? Not in the sense of like, not in terms of is it worth it, because having extra PALs out of the base would be great, although they would need fed. More so, is it something we're okay with? Because I wouldn't mind, since we're doing this solo, I wouldn't mind having more PALs running around here. I think that would be really, really cool to do, and it's something I would really like to do. So let me know in the comments below your opinion on increasing the number of PALs that we can have in the base. It would mean that we will instantly be able to put out another, 4 or 5 PALs, but then from there, we still have to do all the upgrading. So yeah, let me know down below what you happen to think about that one. And so with that out of the way, the only thing left to say is that that's going to be doing us for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been an absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.